What's up, everybody? It's Nathan, Real Estate Nate, Investor Thrive, with my trusted homie.
Sean Hayes. How
Hey,
you doing, everybody?
Hayes knows the ways, right?
Sean Hayes knows the ways. Get this contract signed and get it done.
What did you say? The wet signature?
Get that. Today, we are on the pursuit of a wet signature, ladies and gentlemen. That's before DocuSign. There was nothing but the ink
Mm-hmm.
and that piece of paper.
I like that, the wet signature. Let's focus on that. So, guys, what we're coming to you today, this call is brought to you by BatchLeads, right, Sean? BatchLeads. They've gave us these amazing hats, and we love wearing these hats. And this deal came from BatchLeads. We pulled the list, and we cold called it. So let's go. So, guys, check this out. So today we're going to be chatting about this deal that we got at a certain price, and we had to renegotiate. And today is the day where we're going to go renegotiate it. So, guys, let's freaking get into it. But before we get into it, let's explain Batch right now, guys. I don't know what you're waiting on. If you don't have Batch or you haven't tried them out, we have a 7-day free trial that gives you 5,000 records for free. So you can go on Batch for free, pull those records, and literally just start working those. Okay, there's no reason to not try it.
Like you said, we pulled this data, right? Cold call the list. Anybody that doesn't believe that cold calling works, sorry.
You're a dang fool if you don't think cold
we
calling works.
We get our fattest deals from cold calling. I mean, obviously we use Google ads, mailers, and other stuff like that. But if you got no data, you got no deals. So get good data,
no deals,
and get good deals.
Let me tell you guys something really quick. Before we get into the deal, today I do jujitsu. I just started like three months ago, so I'm new. I was going at it and I busted up my knee, unfortunately. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because I want to let everyone know that stuff happens. Ish happens, right? But you got to keep going. And my knee really hurts. But it's just kind of like what's going on right now is to relate it to this. We locked up this deal. We thought we had the right price. And we went and saw the house. It wasn't what the seller told us. There was a little bit of misinformation. Now we got to go renegotiate. Stuff happens. Busted knee, busted price that you got the house for because of misinformation. And guys, this property is in our own market, but Sean, didn't we negotiate or have one of our acquisitions managers negotiate it on the phone? They didn't even go see the property.
Yeah, we didn't. We just tied it up and just kind of trusted what he said. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have experienced this, but they said it was blue, it was yellow. So sometimes it is what it is. You got to make sense of the information after you go, walk it, whatever, and try to come to head, come to an agreement after all, right? Because this person happens to be motivated to sell. So
yeah, and guys, I'm gonna be the first one to say, or maybe not the first one, but I'm gonna say it loud and clear. The market is changing, and the prices that sellers wanted, we're running into a lot of that right now, right, Sean? Aren't people like kind of unrealistic right now with what's going on?
Yeah, the market itself, right, is doing what it would naturally do. There's been an increase in inventory in a lot of markets. Whether that's artificial or not is to be determined. But that information and those realities haven't quite made it to the actual sellers and the expectations of those sellers, right? So a lot of the expectations haven't changed, but the market has a little bit. So
yeah, and I guess that's the purpose of a lot of this call powered by BatchLeads is to help you guys know how to make the right offers. And guys, I'm not going to sit here and tell you as the owner of Offer on Homes and Sean that works with us like that we're perfect at making offers. I mean, really, the offer that you make, if you can find a buyer, that's what someone's willing to pay. That's pretty much it. So,
yeah.
But that's why we do this, is because it's an art form. It's not like a science. It's not like it literally, one property across the street could be worth way more than another one. You just got to know, and you got to practice and do this literally every day. It's just like sales training that you should do every day. This is the same thing. You should be comping, making offers, working, networking, doing all that. Anyway, Sean, what he's going to do today is we're going to try and get that wet signature. So what he's trying to do right now is fill out an addendum, right?
That's right. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys like how a lot of people, and this kind of ties into how do I offer terms? How do I do creative stuff, right? So what we're going to end up doing today is we're going to go with him with a cash offer that's going to be unfortunately nowhere near where he probably wants to be, and say, hey, we can close it out like we agreed on the agreed date for this price, unfortunately, not the one we agreed on. So the addendum is going to say purchase price shall be, and I won't show you that one because that's a simple addendum. It's just simple as purchase price shall be whatever. Instead of 380, it should be 270, right?
Yeah.
So that's a simple addendum. No need to show you. But then we're also going to have a second contract that we present, which second addendum, which is going to be a terms offer.
So guys, again, this is how you're going to fill out creative financing, subject to, we're going to show you how we do it.
This is the agreement between the seller, our company. This is when negotiation really starts. So we've already made him one offer, right? Now we're renegotiating, and I'm going to write out some terms that are fit for us, and he may counter, right? He's going to counter. And then at that point, it's just plug and play. And you go back and say, well, so, I mean, you got to have an idea, right? Because we're going to be doing a face-to-face with them. Obviously you want to have those scenarios played out in your head, but I'll talk about that individually as we write these down. So the first thing we're going to do is purchase price shall be $330,000.
So what is the cash offer on that one? 280?
265.
265. So that terms offer is way higher.
Way higher. And we'll break it down a little bit. Next thing you need to know is what's so how the length of the term we're going to put in here, and then a monthly payment. So the down payment, right? The next thing is usually if there is a down, but in this case, this is a seller carry. This guy owns a free and clear, guys. So
which we love. That's the best ones.
Right. Buyer will pay $40,000 at close. Okay. At close of escrow. Next one is going to be, well, so then what are they going to finance? Seller will carry $290,000 for 84 months.
How long is that? Is that 4 years?
7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
Way off.
At 5% interest. Let's pull out our calculator.
By the way, guys, that's how you get paid on these up front, is you include your wholesale fee in the down payment.
So then that's right.
So for example, if your buyer's willing,
or you could wrap it and get some now and some later, but that's another topic. So in that case, that would be $295, right? 35 months. So let's play with those numbers. So guys, he'd be financing $295. So the loan amount that he's carrying, right? Because the down is subtracted from the purchase price of $330, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're offering $35 down. So he'd be financing $295 for, we're going to amortize it over 30 years. That's amortization, right? That's what a 30-year mortgage means.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At an interest rate of 5%. Okay. I'm going to calculate that. It comes out to be $1,583.62. All right.
And that's pretty much what he's getting for rent right now, right?
That's exactly right. He's basically $1,000 less than what he's getting right now. So it's not a bad deal for this guy. Next thing is buyer will pay. And what was that number? Shoot, let me go back. Buyer will pay $1,583.62 to seller monthly.
And then we cash flow the rest, or the buyer does cash flow the rest.
Correct. So, come on now. There we go. Buyer will pay 15.
What do we believe we can rent it out for?
This should rent, if it was in totally fixed up condition, for almost 975 plus 18, so nearly 2,800.
That's good.
2,700.
To do
over 25 all day.
To put down 35 to get that, come on.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. And I forgot again. So 1583.62.
Yeah, I've been confusing you, bro.
Yeah, 1583.
Oh no,
shoot,
you got rid of it. Just
1583.
Hey, hold on, stop typing. Do Command Z. Command Z. There you go.
Beautiful. And I forgot again.
Command Z will get you where you need to be.
1583.62. Okay.
Ain't nothing worse than erasing what you already typed and you got to do it again.
It's true. Thank you, Nate.
Yes.
See, buyer will pay to monthly until buyer is ballooned. Well, monthly for 84 months.
I would say or until property is maybe put or until balloon payment. Because what if you extend it, right?
Yeah, or until
Or if you just do cash them out earlier, balloon payment is paid.
the balloon payment is paid.
All right, there you guys
Well,
go.
actually, you would just say instead of balloon, you say or until buyer receives the full $330,000, right? Because that's really what
Yeah, sure.
that's what a
Whatever.
balloon means. I mean,
Yeah,
for all of you
you're
that
just
are
making
maybe
them
not
full
sure.
until the property's paid off.
Correct. So, and we'll talk about what this guy's going to actually make on this property, right? If we keep it through the balloon, which quite frankly, there's not a chance that we would ever go that long with it.
That's a wrap, baby. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. So, okay, buyer will pay $1,500 for 84 months or until buyer receives the full 230. And then what's the other important fact here is buyer will receive the remaining. So, guys, the balance of 330, right? He's financing it. If we go, this is a mortgage calculator. These are the months. This is the amount that we pay, which is set. This is the interest that's paid each month in the principal. And then if you go down to 84 months, this is what the balance would be at the time of the sale. So 259. Let me just write it down in front of me here. 259 438 17. Okay. So that's what we would owe him if we pay him, right? If you pay him this amount for 84 months, that's where the balance will be. So that's what we're going to put here in this last addendum. So number 5 is buyer will balloon the.
So that's what is required at the end at 84 months.
Yes. Okay. Yep. The buyer will balloon the remaining.
So that payment is principal. Okay, it's principal and interest.
Principal
obviously.
and interest. Yep.
It's not interest only. Okay.
Principal and interest.
If
Yeah.
this is foreign to you guys, it's okay, but you need to learn how to do this because there's going to be situations where sellers want too much. They own the property outright, and you can get creative and get a deal done that normally couldn't. Now, Sean's doing a good job. Now, you guys probably think you have to know so much. If you write this out like this in addendum, you take it to the title company. They'll make sure everything is legal, everything is done right, and they might even ask you for more information. So don't feel like you need to know everything to create a creative deal.
Yeah, and actually, I was going to word it differently. The buyer will balloon the remaining balance at 84 months. 84 months or sooner without penalty.
There you go.
So, got to make sure that the terms are good. And let me actually put a prepayment penalty. Now, sometimes, guys, people will take seller finance deals for tax purposes, and they don't want anyone to balloon. They don't want to be ballooned ahead of the time that they've agreed on, because they basically
the capital gains,
right? Because we're using this as an opportunity for us to get into a deal, and we could turn around and sell this. Like if he's banking on the interest and all that, thinking that's a great part of it, and then he doesn't realize that we can really just refi him out at any time, then we would, if we did it within a year, right? He wouldn't make very much on interest or anything like that. But either way, he's still going to get the 330. So this isn't like a bad deal for him.
So you're putting in here without penalty, which means we can balloon him out whenever we want.
Correct.
But anyway, Sean, this call's gone long, and it's been good. You've given some great information on how to fill this stuff out, and hopefully it helps people in the future. But most importantly, what is the most important thing that this call is all about, Sean?
Take action, even if it's imperfect, because nobody makes perfect. Nobody's perfect, right? We try. Sometimes, like Nathan said, right? We want to be calculated, we want to be scientific, we want to be granular, but there's a little gray area there, right? Where it can get artsy, it can get creative, yes. Right? So,
and another thing I wanted to add is one of the other most important things. BatchLeads.
And guys, again, yeah, I mean, this is a cold calling lead for us. We've had some great opportunities from cold calling. Nothing is easy, no matter what you do, if you want, in anything in life. So this is no different. But if you don't have a good foundation, you don't have good data, you're not going to get good deals.
No deals.
No data, no deals. And we appreciate everybody. So
Yeah.
hopefully this is helpful for anybody.
Sign up for Batch with the link that's in the description. That's going to be in the YouTube video or here live, and get 7 free day trial on us because we negotiated. We worked 5,000 records. I mean, if you haven't done it, why not? I want people to message me and tell me why they haven't done it if they haven't tried. I want to know.
Yeah, drop some comments. Give us your feelings and emotions, and let's get it, ladies and gentlemen.
Sean, you keep doing a great job. We'll talk to you guys later.
See you guys.